Good morning, everybody. This is November the 12th, and it's the day after Veterans Day. And folks, did you really stop and think, it's Veterans Day. It's not just another holiday. It's not just another Friday for a 3-day weekend. We're here to honor the veterans. Did we stop and think what they went through? Well, this is Soul to Soul, a chat with Glendora. And when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. Do you ever think about gravity? There's something very mysterious about gravity. There's something about gravity that makes you think it's the ultimate. It's where God is. It's what God is. It's very interesting. Gravity is all attractive. It's not repulsive. An electromagnetic wave is attractive and repulsive. But gravity is all attractive. And we have to be careful not to offend gravity. How do you offend gravity? Well, when you're blind, it's very, very easy. You don't see anything and you knock it onto the floor. When you're blind, you don't see anything and you trip over it and you fall. When you're blind, you knock over a cup of coffee. But in my 2.5 years of blindness, I have got to be very good about not offending gravity. Days and days will go by when I don't drop anything. Days and days will go by when I don't knock anything off the table. And I haven't fallen. That's the big one. So you don't want to offend gravity. Don't offend gravity, honey, because you'll get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt. There's something about gravity that's very much about love. The two of them sometimes make me think they're the same. They're spiritual, yet they're physical. They're both attractive, right? They're both, we like them both. We can't live without them. Gravity holds us on our earth, holds us onto the earth. We don't, as the earth spins around at that tremendous speed, we don't fly off the earth. There's something alike about gravity and love. Do you know what love is? Oh, yes. You've known what love is since you were in your mother's arms. There's something about God, the universe, gravity, and love. What is it? Phil, Eddie, thank you for all the kind work that you have done for the world today. Phil, Eddie, thank you for the work that you have done for the world today. Would you pause the camera, please?
Mm-hmm.
Folks, I know something I'm very happy about today. Yesterday was Phil, Eddie's birthday. I'm very happy he was born. I'm very happy you were born, and I'm very happy your mom and dad grew you up. Phil, do you have any jokes for us?
Yes. Medical diploma.
The young man came home and he said to his parents, here's the medical diploma you wanted me to get. And now I'm going to be what I told you I've always wanted to be since I was 7 years old. I'm going out and I'm going to be a fireman.
Crushed in rush.
She said, I wouldn't marry you if you were the last man on earth. And he said, that's right, honey, you'd get crushed in the rush.
Rattle.
Pardon, Phil?
Rattle.
Man says, my wife babies her car. It won't go anywhere without a rattle.
Chess.
What, dear?
Chess. Board game. Chess.
Chess. Chess is a game where two people sit across from each other at a table and stare and remain motionless for hours. Now, some people call that civil service.
Perfect guy.
A man says, my daughter keeps looking for the perfect guy to marry, and I say to her, don't waste your time, baby. Your mother got the last one.
How about some vocab?
That's the end of the joke?
Oh yeah, this is the last joke.
You don't have 5 more, Phil?
No, I don't. Sorry.
You have the original joke sheet?
Nope. I think you do.
Do I have the original joke sheet,
Yep.
honey?
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
Manicurist.
Manicurist?
Yes.
The dentist who married the manicurist and now they fight tooth and nail?
Arm and leg.
Adam is talking to God and says, God, I need a helper. You know, I can't fold up this tent every day and carry it and then unfold the tent and do the dishes and go to the grocery store. I need a helper. And God says, that will cost you an arm and a leg. And Adam said, how about a rib?
Medicare.
Did you hear about the couple, Phil, who got married so late in life that Medicare picked up 20% of the honeymoon?
Obituary.
A man called the newspaper editor and he was irate. He said, you put my name in the obituary column and I'm still alive. And the city editors were truly contrite. And he truly tried to think of a solution. He says, I know, tomorrow I'll put you in the birth column.
Over 300 years.
This building, the tour guide said, in Europe, has been here for 300 years. Not a stone has been touched, not a part of it has been touched. And one American tourist said to the other, they have the same landlord we do.
Excellent. All right. Now, how about vocab?
Oh, is that the end of it?
That was the last one. Yep.
End of the jokes. And then what's the next? The Bible passage?
That we got Bible passage,
Okay.
vocab, and hymn.
Okay, Phil.
Okay.
Let's do Bible passage.
Okay, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future.
I love it. Again, Phil.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future.
Again, Phil.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11.
Oh, see, that's why I was glad you were born. And you were born 40 years ago yesterday, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the great 40?
Same as 39 or 41. Just a year off.
What would you like to accomplish at age 40?
Same amount of things I did at 39 so that I don't slow down.
I know you accomplished tremendous amounts for this ship, this enterprise of trying to pass on the word of kindness. I know you accomplished tremendous amounts of that in 39. Do you wish to double that in 40?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What's the vocab?
All right. Aggress.
What's it mean?
To commit the first act of hostility. Aggrieved.
Oh, aggrieved. Aggrieved means to be badly treated in your legal rights.
Yes.
Phil will read you the right definition.
Adversely affected in respect to legal rights.
Good for you, G.C. Merriam Collegiate. Go.
Aggrieve.
To aggrieve means to...
To give pain or sorrow to, or to offend, or to injure in one's insult.
Good will come out of all of it. Next, Phil.
Aghast.
Aghast. Terrified?
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Struck with amazement.
Struck with amazement.
And agile.
What's the next one?
Agile.
Oh, agile. Wouldn't you love to be agile? Freely moving, right?
Mm-hmm. Quick, dexterous energy, or easy in movement, nimbly deft, mentally quick.
Oh, I love it. Read it again, please.
Dexterous, easy in movement, nimbly deft, mentally quick.
I never was. And now it's really down to below zero.
You were and still are. Very.
What'd you say, dear?
You were and still are. Very agile. Especially your mind.
I'm
your
glad
jokes.
you were born, Phil.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's the last one.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else we usually tell the people?
We have a hymn.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Old Rugged Cross.
Okay. Do, re, mi, fa. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. How I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. I will cling to the old rugged cross, till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.